Hey everyone, good morning. I know it's pretty early. This is Lindsay Polis, the owner of Finding Home Care LLC. I'm a concierge caregiver recruitment company in San Diego, but I handle the whole US. So I wanted to quickly just jump on and do a live, and it's going to be twofold actually. One about the lines of communication, and then second, what you need to do as an advocate. So number one, communication, right? Let's say you're a family and you have a loved one in San Diego and you live across the country, right? And you have two caregivers. You need to keep the lines of communication open with those caregivers. What does that mean? Check in with them if you need to daily or at least 3 times a week. How is my loved one? Did they take a bath? Did they take a shower? Are they eating their meals correctly? Are they on the right regimen for their low sodium diet? Did they get out exercise? Did you guys go on an outing? All of these things you want to make sure as an advocate for your loved one and keep the lines of communication open, because sometimes there's a bad seed of a caregiver. A lot of them are wonderful. I'm not going to say that, but sometimes there's a bad seed and they're not going to report to you, what's going on. If you don't have cameras in the house, you can't see what's going on. Maybe your loved one has been laying in bed all day long, but they're stating, hey, we went on an outing. We're having a great meal. We're having, we're playing marbles, we're playing Scrabble, etc., etc. Keep the lines of communication open as an advocate for your loved one. This also means if your loved one is in a memory care or assisted living, you need to talk to the director or the charge nurse at least a few times a week to make sure, hey, is my loved one having physical therapy? Are they having OT? Did they get up today? Are they happy? Are they sad? Are they mad? How's their roommate that has dementia? Are they keeping them up all night? These things you need to know, because I've seen just too many times, and actually being at one of them with my client a few months ago, she was left on the toilet for 45 minutes, even after she used the call button 3 times. And that's like a catch-22. What I mean is, it's really hard for the caregivers and the CNAs in a lot of these places because they're overworked. They have like 8 patients a day, giving showers, doing meals, changing depends. So a lot of times your loved one in these facilities don't get one-on-one attention. My recommendation to you is, if you have a loved one in a facility or an assisted living, get a one-on-one extra caregiver outside of the facility to keep your loved one safe, happy, nurtured, a companion, and then they can report back to you. So number 2, I guess, lines of communication we discussed. Advocacy. So I have a client right now that is POA of a man that has dementia, but she really didn't understand her role. And they were dealing with a certain company, a hospice company, that was kind of bullying them a little bit. And I had to remind her, listen, you are POA. You are in charge of this man's life and this man's health and well-being. You are more than able to revoke the contract that he signed because you're POA, and be his advocate, because that's your responsibility. So that was kind of long, you guys. Anyway, my number is 858-344-1555. My company is findinghomecare.net. I have over 113 5-star reviews. I would love to help you navigate your loved one's needs or just answer questions. Anyway, have a great morning. Bye.